And take these few moments. When you're ready, start to let the breaths lengthen and deepen. We breathe into the belly, we breathe into the ribs, we breathe into the upper chest. Breathing out, belly flattens, ribs and upper chest flatten down. Slowing the breath, lengthening, deepening to where you can. Next exhale for you, push out through the heels, stretch through the backs of the legs. And breathing in, we point the toes. Breathing out, we flex the feet. In time with the breaths, inhales, pointing toes. Exhales, flexion of the feet. Slowing the breaths, the movement of the feet slow. As we breathe in, we point. Slow breath out, we flex. And the next time you breathe in, toes point, touch the big toes in together. And then breathe out, feet roll out. And breathe in, toes roll in and touch. And breathe out, feet roll out. Full rotation. And next time the toes connect together, pause, sip some more breath in if you're comfortable to do so. Retaining that breath in. Try to have the chest to lift, the belly to hollow as the toes stay together. And then breathing out, feet roll out opposite direction. 3 rotations around, opposite way. Third rotation around, bring the toes all the way back into reconnect, touch them together. Sip some more breath in, getting the chest to lift, belly to hollow. Hold in for as long as you're comfortable to do. And then on the exhale, let the breath sigh out, let the feet drop out and soften completely. But then you're going to bend the legs up when you're ready. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of feet together. So these hips opening, let the knees drop away. If the legs really start to shake, support it under the side of the hips or glutes, protecting and supporting where you need. Arms sweep back and reach for the elbows. As we breathe in, elbows pull long, feet press together, push down, push long. Exhale, we soften. Again, inhale, activate, feet press together, push down, push long, elbows pull long. Exhale, soften. 2 more. Last exhale, hold the breath out for as long as you're comfortable to do. Again, flatten the belly as you hold out. Change the grips on a natural side. You can just where that's comfortable for you, and then slow, steady breath in. Pause at the end of the breath. Slow, steady breath out. Pause at the end of the breath. So keeping the breaths long and deep, subtle gaps at the end of each breath. Working to where you can. So if there's more space through your body, breathe into it, opening it up. Subtle gaps at the end of each breath, strengthening as we hold breath in and out. And then one more round of breath work. So finish the round you're on. One more full round. Make the last exhale slower, deeper, longer. And then hold out if there's anything left. You are ready to breathe in, let the arms stretch long. Sweep all the way down around beside you. From there, assist the knees to come up, wrap the arms around the legs, hug them in, and let the body gently rock side to side. And back to a stillness when you're ready. And as you exhale, press the knees to the chest. Firm the belly, hold the breath out. Breathing in, take forehead up to the knees. Your knees are trying to push away. And then exhale, lower the head down. Arms on the mat beside you. Legs up to the ceiling, flex the feet, stretch those legs. Wide legs as you exhale, press the inner heels up and out. Stretch wide, stretch long. Inhale, legs up together, heels push up. Exhale, bend, feet onto the mat, hip distance parallel. Tuck the tailbone, feel the lower back flatten to the mat, and then roll the hips up off the mat. Feel the feet are pushing down as if you're pushing away long. Foam block between inner thighs. Tailbone tucking, and as you lift high, if your lower back is ridging and doing a lot of the work, lower the buttocks, tuck the tailbone, and get the legs, the hammies and the glutes to switch on a little bit more. So the lower back not so active. Chin down, ribs down, so we're not over pinching or pulling anywhere. Next inhale, lift the heels or the toes and roll the spine down as you exhale. Once you do, drop the heels, toes, arms wide to the side, both knees drop to the right, turn the face to look left. So in this twist, if it's easy enough, right foot on top of the left thigh and working that deeper stretch down that left thigh, hip flexor. So that quadricep, hip flexor. Keep the left ribs back, left shoulder, left arm, left hand. Keep this right ankle crossed in front of the left leg if you've got it there. Bring the legs back up to center. And then if not, cross right ankle in front of left thigh. Hand and knee resisting. Left hand, left hip, square it down. And we're picking up the left leg and reaching through for it if it's easy enough. If that's aggravating, knees are too sore, hips are sore, keep the left foot on the floor, wherever that works for you today. Try and keep the tailbone going long. So notice if the buttocks are really rolling up, keep your back long. Keep the ribs down, shoulders down, chin down. And exhale, let this left foot drop to the mat. Right leg up to the ceiling, hold the back of the leg. Take the left leg out long. Right leg stretching and lengthening. Maybe you're trying to press the heel up towards the ceiling. And then bend the leg and make a subtle adjustment to the stretch. So the leg bends, can the heel press up higher? Feeling a different alignment in the stretch. And then start to turn the toes out at the diagonal. Rotate the leg out, readjust the foot toward an angle that you can, giving you more length. Are you tight all the way, or are there pockets of tightness down the outer edge of the leg now? Continue breathing into this feeling. And start to bring the leg across the body towards your left. Left hand outside edge of leg. Right thumb in the hip crease. Keep the right hip down long. And the leg is trying to come back to the right. The left hand is resisting it. Keep breathing. Inhale, soften, let the leg come back up to be centered. Heel pressing up, stretch and lengthen. Exhale, firm the belly. Inhale, rolling up forehead towards the leg. Let go of the leg when you're ready and stay there, or use the hands and keep resisting. Leg and hands pushing against each other, giving it that little bit more engagement if you want to. And then lower down, the whole body releasing down. Let that right leg drop away. Does it feel longer? Does it feel more open from the hip? Lengthen out. And then push out through both heels, stretch the legs. Both legs bend up then when you're ready, arms wide. Breathing in, And as we exhale, both knees to the left this time for the twist. So we're going to bring the left foot on top of the right thigh if it's easy for you, stretching and opening. So again, tailbone tucking, make sure it's not pinching. Right ribs back, shoulder, arm and hand pressing down. So it's just a pulling at the joint where the foot stays off, working the stretch so there's a muscular stretch. Quadricep, hip flexor, not just hanging off the joint. Exhale fully. Inhale, bring the legs back to center. Once you're there, cross left ankle up if it wasn't there. Left hand on the knee, resisting. Right hand, right hip balancing. So that left leg's trying to press in, the hand holds it away. And exhale fully, right leg lifts in, take a hold of it. So if that's difficult, keep the foot on the floor where you were working. If it's easy, deepening the stretch. But again, if the buttocks are really rolling up, anchor the tailbone down and long. Left knee pressing away, right knee drawing in. Ribs down, shoulders down, chin down. Keep breathing. Exhale fully, right foot drop it to the mat. Left leg up to the ceiling and hold the back of your left leg. Right leg out long. So engage both legs, flexion of the feet, left heel pressing on. Keep breathing into this feeling, stretching. Feel where this length is for you today. Bend the leg a little bit more, push the heel up, find that different stretch. Keep breathing into it. And then start to turn the leg out, external rotation. Adjust the foot, tilt it, find the stretch that opens for you. So again, noticing outer edge of the left leg, tightness all the way or pockets of tightness along outer line of leg. And then start to bring the leg across the body towards your right. Right hand outside of leg. Left thumb into this hip crease so you're not falling. Keeping this left buttock anchored long. And then this leg is trying to push back to the left. The right hand won't let it. Exhale, fully soften. Bring the leg all the way back up. Neutral alignment. Feeling as the stretch change for you and get back to neutral. And exhale, firm the lower belly. Inhale, forehead up towards the leg. So either letting go using your core strength or holding the leg and doing resistance. Legs pushing away, arms hold it. As if you can get any closer. Finding arm strength, the core still working. And then exhale, release it off. Arms and leg release down, let the whole body surrender down. And then notice the feelings through your body, balanced or different. Give yourself this moment surrendering. Head side to side, mobilize the neck when you're ready. If one side of the neck is particularly tight, hold into it, or keep moving side to side. Keep the chin tucked, back of neck long. Head comes back to center when you're ready. Lift both legs across to your left. Reach the arms back, hold the elbows. Lift your upper body across to your left. Now don't let this right side roll up. Keep it pressing down onto the mat. So the heel, unless you cross the ankle, the thigh, the hip, the buttock, the ribs, the waist, the shoulder, all the way down. Backs of arms pressing unless the shoulders are sore and you need to have the arms higher up. Protect shoulders where you need. But really work this right side to press down. Inhale, legs back to center, body. Then legs across to the right, upper body across to the right. And on this second side, you're welcome to cross left ankle over right. But keep the thigh down, hip down, the waist, the ribs, the shoulder, the arms as much as you can. Breathe along that left side body so we create that banana-like shape, lengthening. And then inhale, legs back to center, upper body. Arms stretch long. Sweep them all the way down around beside you. Feet drop away. Give yourself a moment's surrender. Is there a quietening from the mind, through the body, the stillness, the surrendering? Heels push out, stretch. And when you're ready, bend your legs up. Roll to the right, come up on the hands and knees. 4-point position. Once you're here, shoulders above wrists, hips above knees. Just take the right leg out behind you. Push the ball of the foot into the floor. Push the heel out. Don't let the bottom slide too far back, mainly keeping shoulders pretty much above wrists, but really push out on that right leg. Stretch it back as much as you can. Make sure you're not hyperextending the back of the knee. So if you're really locked up and out on that right knee, unlock the knee slightly. And release, second side, left leg, ball of foot push into the yoga mat. Stretch it out, push the heel out. Again, if you're hyperextending on the knee, just unlock it slightly and push the foot actively more through the floor. Come back onto that left knee. And then inhale, dipping the spine, looking up. Exhale, rolling the spine, looking in. Moving in time with your breath. Inhale, we dip the spine, looking up. Exhale, we roll the spine, looking in. Keep it slow, in time with your breath. Anywhere along the journey of the spine that's tight, then hold into it for a moment. Finding some release where you can. One more. And when you're back looking at the navel, stay there. Once you're there, shoulders broader, chin deeper, round the back higher. Have a sense of knees trying to pull forward. Hands push straight down. Chin deeper. And then tuck the toes under, stretch toes and arches of feet and pressing buttocks back to heels for a moment. Then lift the knees off the mat as if you're going to come into a squat, and then just lift up to your down dog. Push up, push back. Stretch out through the legs, push away from the hands, elongating. Walk it out on the spot if you need to, bending, straightening, whatever works, or stillness when you're ready. Inhale, right leg straight up. Flex the foot, stretch out, find your leg. Step the foot up through the hands, back knee down. Just keep the hands on the floor on this first one. We're dragging the thighs in deep, hips in deep. Feel this left thigh pull forward to the mat, engaging. Keep pressing through the right foot, keep the right buttock back in alignment. Then we're going to pull the toes up, stretch back, Ardha Hanumanasana, your half split, stretching that right buttock up and out behind you. Bring the foot onto the mat again, sink forward, down and in, dragging that left thigh forward. Exhale, toes pull up again, tilt back, stretch back long. Now on this one, let the little toe side of the foot turn out. So seeing how that feels on the outer edge of this leg again. Bring the toes up to neutral, swing the hips off to the right. Both hands inside edge of that right leg if it's easy. Pelvis swinging away for the stretch. You could walk the hands diagonally off to the left side if you've got more opening. And then walk or drag the hands in. Bring this right foot down flat. Swing your left foot out behind you so the left side inner edge comes through. And you've got your right foot like you're in a lunge position. So it's opening up more the inside edge of legs and pelvis. You can bring hands up onto the leg, top arm over, or keep the hand down. Working inside edge of left thigh, inner right thigh. Make sure the buttocks not falling out behind you here. Keep this inner right thigh pulling long to this long left side of your mat. We're going to sweep the left arm down. Careful of that knee, but just swing that left foot back around. Right toes pull up and we're Ardha Hanumanasana again. Readjust that left knee where you need to and stretch back long. Left hand under the shoulder, right arm up, twist. Look up to that top hand. Dig the heel in, that's saying digging your heel in. Right heel pushing in, right buttock tilting back long. Circle right arm around and down, let this foot come flat to the mat again, sink forward. Tuck the back toes and we're back to down dog, step it back. Stretch back long, find your legs. When you're ready, left leg's going up, straight out, flex the foot. Exhale, step the foot up through the hands, back knee down, point. So again, keep the hands on the mat. We're dragging the right thigh forward into this runner stretch, really pulling through long. Hip flexor quadricep. Left foot, keep pressing down in it, and keep the left buttock traveling straight back, not letting the pelvis swing away. And then pulling up on the front toes and extend the buttock back, stretch back long. Mobilizing, come forward. Exhale, sink the pelvis in, pull long. Pull back, front toes pull up. Extend the sit bone out, stretch back long. Foot comes down, pelvis sinking in. And again, pulling back, stretch back long. Hold here. Both hands inside edge of the left foot. Swing the pelvis out to the left, changing the line of energy. Up and underneath this left leg. Where do you feel it? If it's easy, walk the hands diagonally out in front of you on this right side. Just feel this different line of energy. Where does it hit into? Make sure the heel is digging forward and down into the mat. So walking the hands in and up. Left foot comes down flat. Swing the right foot out behind you, so it's around behind you. And then we're working into this like a kneeling lunge, opening up the inside edge of the legs. Whether you want to bring the left forearm up, again, pack under that right knee if you need. Left hand down, top arm up and over. Can we get more opening on the adductor inside edge of those legs? Keep the pressure on this left foot. Careful on those knees where you need to be. Exhale, we're sweeping top arm down. Swing that right foot all the way around behind you again. Pull the front toes up and stretch back long. Little toe side of the foot, turn it out. Feeling up that outer edge of leg, how does it feel? Pockets of tightness or tight all the way along. Then placing right hand under shoulder, left arm up, twist. Dig the heel in. Push that left heel forward and down. Keep the left buttock projecting back along behind you. Exhale, the arm circles around and down. Foot comes flat. And we're back to down dog. Tuck the toes, lift up and step it out. Walk the legs out on the spot. Do whatever you need to. Find your stretch, find your length. Exhale fully, lower down onto your knees. Gentle dip of the spine, looking up. Buttocks all the way back to heels, stretch back long. Let elbows drop, forehead drop, surrender into your child pose. Press through the shins, firm the belly, drag the arms in, we roll the back up, vertebra by vertebra, chin tucked all the way. Head comes up last, open the eyes, wide arms, sweep up, lengthen. Hands forward onto the mat, sliding long. Gliding through, cobra up dog. Push into the hands, shoulders back, wherever you want to take this back bend. Tops of feet pressing, legs working, glutes working. Down dog, take the buttocks back, stretch back long. Right leg straight up, hips and shoulders squared. Bring the knee to the nose, round the upper back, and then step right foot through, back knee down. A little bit of strength there, bring it through, arms coming up, reach up. Hands on the hips, and are they balanced? Squaring off. Push back from this right foot, left knee trying to drag forward. Balancing. Gaze up if you're easy on the neck. Arms up in your time. Stretch on your inhaling breath, create length. Exhale, push away from foundations. 2 more. Last exhale for you, hands come down, we're stepping forward, front of mat. Feet hip distance apart, hold your elbows, fold your body to your legs. Unlock the knees, ribs on thighs, the elbows pulling down low. Press the buttocks up. Bend and straighten the legs, mobilize, swing around them, swing the hips side to side, whatever opens you up. And then coming back to being centered on those legs when you're ready. Arms drop, sweep wide, come all the way up to stand. Clasp your hands, turn your palms up. Arch the chest up, stretch up. Make sure you're not compromising the neck or the back. Then back to a neutral spine. Remove those shoulders are sore, arms in front more. Focus the eyes for balancing. Lift both heels off the mat. 3 breaths, stabilize. Third breath, bring the heels down. Keep the front ribs in. Lean the arms to your right, hips to your left. 3 breaths. Use those legs, unlock the legs, push your feet through the mat. And after the third breath, inhale up to center, second side. Push the feet down through the mat, 3 breaths. Third breath, come up to center, arch the chest up, stretch up. Neutral spine as you let the arms drop beside you, Tadasana, mountain pose. Back of neck long, chin tucks. Slow, steady breaths in and out. Feeling your balance. Subtle adjustments where you feel necessary. Then hands on hips, standing on your right foot, lift your left foot up into Vrksasana. Left foot to the inside of the right leg. Unlock the right knee. Wide arms helps you balance. Keep hands on hips if you can, keeping them balanced. Keep the right foot pushing down through that mat. Keep working. Then we're bringing the left knee around in front. Stretch the left leg, flex the foot. Step the left leg out behind you into a high lunge. Not too far back. And then we're bending up and down a few times. As you exhale, bend the knee. Tuck the tailbone, pause. Inhale, straighten, stretch. Exhale, bend the knee. Tuck, pause. Inhale, straighten the leg, stretch. Exhale, bend and hold. Tailbone tuck. Feel squeezing the inner thighs in. Feel the spine lift up. Arms go up. Look up if it's easy for your neck. A little bit of strength work on these legs. Ribs in, tailbone tucked. Push through those feet. And then just straighten the back leg out, but don't pop the hips up. Stay lower. Back leg long to where you can. If you need a bit more length, shuffle right foot forward. Exhale, the hands come down. We're back to down dog. Take the buttocks up, stretch back. Find your length, find your balance. Exhale fully down onto your knees. Inhale, dip your spine, looking up. Buttocks back to heels, elbows drop, forehead drop. Surrender for a moment and soften. If it's easy, arms back beside the feet, palms turn up. Chin tucks in and up, body long. Press your shins down through the mat, firm the lower belly. Inhale, we're rolling the back up, vertebra by vertebra. Chin tucked all the way, head will come up last. Take a moment being still, feeling neutral spinal curves, not flattening the back, not excessive on the curvature. Exhale fully, open the eyes. Wide arms sweep up, look up if it's easy on the neck. Hands forward onto the mat, buttocks on heels but slide long. Glide through, cobra up dog. Push down to arch up, shoulders back, make sure those legs and glutes are working. Down dog, the buttocks go back, stretch long. Left leg's going straight up, push it out, stretch it. Step the foot up through the hands, back knee down. Arms come up on your inhale, reach up. Hands on the hips and we're squaring on. Right leg pulling forward, pushing back from the left. Looking up if it's easy on the neck. Arms up when you're ready. You're trying to pull this right leg through. Pushing away from the left. One more breath, reaching up. Hands down, we're stepping forward, front of the mat. Feet hip distance. Hold the elbows, unnatural side. Hang down on those legs, forward fold. Unlock knees. Try to get the bottom to go up. Bend the legs more if you need to tilt the bottom out. Find the stretch on the back of the legs. Keep getting ribs on thighs to protect that lower back as you lengthen the back legs, back body. Mobilize it if you wish to. Come back to being still on the legs when you're ready. Push the feet through the mat, arms drop, sweep wide and come on. Right hand holds left wrist. Right hand take left wrist, lean to your right. So pull this left side body over, lengthening. Front ribs in so you're not dropping in your back, protecting. Inhale, center, second side. Left hand hold right wrist. Exhale, lean to your left. Keep the legs active, feet push through the mat, not locking out those joints. Inhale, center. Stretch up. Arms down beside you. Close the eyes, Tadasana, stand tall. Again, toes to heels, balanced or different. Up through the legs to hips and pelvis, balanced or different. Through the curvatures of the spine, up to shoulders, balanced or different. Neck long, head centered. Tongue in the mouth, soft. Facial muscles relaxed. Feel the fingers lengthen down towards the yoga mat, but not tensing. Just if there's an energy pulling down through the arms, wrist fingers, elongate. Exhale fully, hands to hips, open the eyes. Bring the right foot around so you're standing on your left foot for Vrachasana. Bring this right foot up to where you can. So keep the hands on the hips. Feel if you're wobbly, wide arms. Unlock your left knee. Push your left foot through the yoga mat. Right foot pressing in against this left leg. Keep breathing. Left leg pushing back against that right foot. And when you're ready, bring that right knee around in front. Flex the foot, stretch the leg out, keep the glute back stabilizing. Swing the leg out behind you, not too long. Hands on the hips and squaring off. Bend the back knee, hover off the mat, tailbone tap, ribs in. Straighten up, inhale. Exhale, bend. Tailbone tap, pause, engage. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, bend. Again, pause for a moment. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, pause and hop. Ribs in, arms up if you're comfortable. Hovering, engaging, strengthening through these feet, legs, glutes, hips. If you can, start to straighten the back leg out, move the feet longer. Try not to pop up in the hips, stay low and strong. Keep pressing through those feet. Keep working into this stretch, opening into it where you can. And then exhale, the hands come down, and we're back to our down dog. Take the buttocks up, stretch back low. Find your length, find your balance. And when you're ready to release from down dog, down onto the knees, dip the spine. Cross at the ankles or swing the legs to the side, and we're coming through the sit. Bringing the legs out wide. Let's come Upavishta Konasana, wide legs. So once you get your heels placed, move the pelvis forward again if you can. Inner leg, back of leg opening. If you're falling back in the pelvis, bend the legs up. Hands staying behind you. And it's in front if it's easy. Lengthening forward and down if it's easy for you. Try to keep the body lifted. Try not to slump the chest in. Not yet. Now let the back surrender, let the head roll in, let the body slump. If you want to, walk the hands back in and push the upper back out further. It might create more opening, upper back, neck and shoulders, or stay low and in deep, wherever you can get maximized stretch. Then roll up. Inhale, slow roll up through back of body. Once you come all the way up, lift the inside of knees, long diamond shape. Let your body surrender forward and down, rolling in. So if you come all the way through, but there's a pulling at your lower back, from out to the sacroiliacs, then move back again and try and get more roundness, more stretch through the full leg. If you're hanging your head, tuck your chin up into Jalandhara Bandha. Breathing to where you can. Protecting where you need to. Surrendering to where possible. Holding a little longer. Can we get relief? Can we get some surrendering, some letting go? Slowly exhale, firm the belly. Keep the chin tucked and it's a slow roll up. Vertebra by vertebra, chin tucked all the way. Sitting tall, and once you're up, coming up, hold against the knees or shins. Tilt your head to one side, resisting on the arms as you tilt, creating stretch and length. Inhale, the head centers, second side. Inhale, the head centers. Turn the chin to your right. Bring the arms around to your right. Twist back, look back. And then inhale, face forward. Sweep around second side. Twist back, look back. Remember to where you can, no force. And then inhale, come back to center. Assist the knees to come up, long legs. Shake out, roll out. Make sure there's plenty of mat behind you. Control the roll down when you're ready. Take a moment, let the body surrender. Come into your stillness, Shavasana. Realign if you feel you need to. Otherwise, staying still and feel the body surrender to the mat. Completely letting go. Feel the abdominal wall rise on inhale. Soften down with exhale. Let the breath be natural. Next exhale for you, slide down through your legs, out through your feet. Let go. You let the leg muscles soften, let the feet drop away, completely surrender. Feet are heavy, feel them drop. Then breathe in, come up through the backs of legs to body. Feel the muscles through the backs of the legs soften. Let them surrender down, release down. Awareness to the tailbone. Breathing in, slide your awareness up the spine to the top of the neck. And breathe out, soften. And feeling the muscles on each side of the spine surrender and soften. The shoulder blades are heavy, can you let them drop? And back of neck is long, tuck the chin down. And then exhale, let the weight of the head release. Shoulders, arms and hands are soft. Shoulders to buttocks, buttocks to heels, soften completely. And feel there's a letting go. If your mind is wandering, can you bring it back to breath? As you do, start to rub thumbs and fingers, wriggle toes, head side to side if you wish. Open, close hands, flex feet back and forth, circling joints, ankles and wrists. Opposite direction when you're ready. And in your time, stretching the arms up and over, reach long. And sigh and soften with exhale. Again, stretch, inhale, elongate. Exhale, sigh and soften. One more. On the exhale, surrender, softening. From there, you're going to bend legs up. Roll to your right. Give yourself a moment resting on the side body. When you feel ready, coming up to sit. Easy cross legs. Thumb and first finger connect. Prop the hips up if you're falling in the back. Chin tucks in, ribs in. Make sure you're not popping the chest forward and you balance shoulders above hips. And then slow, steady breaths up and down through a central channel of your body, known as Sushumna. The inhaling breath lifting up through this middle channel in the body. Exhale back down towards tailbone. Continue your breaths, your timing. Next inhale, wide arms sweep up. Connect the hands together and touch to the forehead. As we move through life with thoughtfulness. Touch the hands to the lips. As we move through life, we have kind words. And bring the hands to the heart. As we move through life, we have compassion and we have kindness. Namaste. Fold the body, stretch long, surrender forward. Mobilize it, rock it out, do whatever you need to. Be still, enjoy the moment, whatever works. And when you're ready, simply rolling up and finishing in your time.